drinking wouldn't have allowed me to explore this other area of me and kind of was keeping me at this level. Like drinking, when you're drinking a lot, never elevates you. It never progresses you forward. All it does is just keep you here. Keeps you here. You know, you never have heard anybody ever say that I am really glad I started drinking again. Nobody's ever said that because there's no reason to be glad if you've stopped and you've seen the positive aspects that drinking has made towards your life being improved in every way, shape, or form. It's like there's no reason to look back, and that's where I'm sitting right now. I'm really not even like, oh, I'm 100 days sober. I hope I can make it 100 more. I'm almost like drinking isn't even a thing for me anymore. I don't drink, and life has gotten so much better without drinking in every way. So I know a lot of people hit me up on Twitter about being sober. I know a lot of people always ask me questions about it. So I've been thinking about this for a long time. I want to form a place where people can get together and talk about issues with addiction. It doesn't have to be limited to alcohol. It can be any other addiction. I know there's every addiction out there. And even if you're having a hard time in life with depression, if you're having a hard time in life with your family, with work, anything, I know that everybody needs somebody to talk to, and not everybody has somebody to talk to. So I'm going to use Ruin Your Day as a platform for that. Every week on Wednesdays, I haven't decided a time yet, probably around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to have Ruin Your Day live for an hour. And basically what's going to be happening is the chat is going to be live, and that's going to be used as the floor for everybody to talk. I might be on a video feed answering questions to the chat. I might pull up some music that Ruin Your Day made to play. I might play some video in the background. It's going to be sort of a free-form vehicle type of feed. There's not going to be really a set thing that we're doing. The only thing that I want to go on is I want people to feel like it's a safe place to come into and talk and vent, talk to other people, maybe give advice. I'll be in there if anybody wants to ask any questions about being sober. I can give whatever advice I can for that. And yeah, essentially, I just think there needs to be a place like that. I think AA works really well for a lot of people because it's a community. It's a strong-knit community. You have a sponsor that holds you accountable for not drinking. You have other people that are going through the same thing as you. You realize there's a whole world out there of people that just don't drink. And that's rare these days, honestly. So I want there to be a place like that on Ruin Your Day doesn't have to be just limited to alcohol. It could be anything. You know, like my parents went through some heart problems this year, and that really devastated me. So, you know, I needed somebody to talk to about that. My ex-girlfriend's dog that I really love got cancer. My close friend just had cancer. So it's been tough for me as well this year, and I'm really thankful that I've had Ruin Your Day to talk to you guys about battle rap and forget about the troubles in my life, but I want to give back, and I want to create a platform where we can all come together and sort of be each other's shoulder to lean on every now and then. So just wanted to make this video to talk about me getting sober, my experience with it. Honestly, to wrap this up, being sober is like probably the best thing that's happened to me in a long time. Me breaking up with my ex-girlfriend that I love to this day has been the best thing that's ever happened to me too as well. It's really like jump-started me to make big improvements in my life that I'm really proud of. And yeah, I mean, I think anybody out there that's struggling with addiction, the first question you need to ask for yourself, if you're thinking that you might have a drug problem, alcohol problem, any sort of problem, is if I'm asking myself if I have a problem, I might have a problem. Do you want to take the next step to solving it? Do you want to get clean? Do you want to get sober? And all I can say is being sober is amazing. It's great. I would never trade it for anything. It works really well for me. Other people can drink responsibly. I'm not one of those people. I can't drink responsibly at all. So yeah, guys, I just want to thank you all for helping me through my year of sobriety. You guys really made a huge difference in my life. I want to thank everybody out there that supported Ruin Your Day, all the patrons, all the people that did a watch episode, all the guests, all the people that tuned in for watch, everybody that bought merch, everybody that bought music. It means the world to me. So thank you guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ruin an Hour, a safe place to talk about anything. We have a very special episode for you guys today. We got SO Finesse, SISTAR Outspoken.
There you go.
The wonderful, talented woman. She's joining us once again. I'm so excited to have her for another episode.
Hi, everybody. We back. So today we're going to be talking about chakra balancing. I know some of you saw my tweets, and we're talking about charging and healing chakras. Well, it's all in the same boat. So we're going to talk about balancing your chakras, what they are, how every day some of us have symptoms that show us that they're off balance, and how to fix that.
Great.
Okay?
Amazing. So let's just start at the top. Like, what is chakras in general?
Okay.
I'm going to just be like the guy that knows nothing.
Okay, let's go. So chakras, you have 7 major chakras that are your large energy centers, and they kind of operate like a wheel or vortex of energy in different parts of your body. We're going to go over that in just a second. And in Sanskrit, it's actually chakra. We all say
chakra.
Yeah, we all say like chakra, but it's actually chakra.
Okay.
In the language Sanskrit.
So if I want to be correct, I'll say chakra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know.
I had to actually learn that in yoga school when I was learning to be an instructor.
Yeah.
And he would get mad at us. 'Cause everybody came in there, my chakras.
Yeah.
And he was like,
chakra.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. But it's actually chakra
in
Sanskrit, and it means will.
Means will.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for me, that's kind of like a double entendre because it's supposed to be like a turning wheel, because it's a turning wheel of energy. Like you have like different, like they're like little engines that do different things in parts of your body.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a double entendre because they're also like in charge of like, it's like your will, like your willpower, like the healthiness or wellness of your will towards certain things.
Yeah.
So we have 7 that start from what we call your root chakra. That's like in your pelvis and go all the way up to the top of your head.
Okay. So
And
it's
then
all within this region.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have 4 like minor chakras, 1 in both palms and 1 in the bottom of both feet.
Okay. Cool.
We're not going to talk about those today. We're going to talk about your 7 main ones.
Alrighty.
And save the other stuff for another day.
Cool.
Okay.
Great.
So, we're gonna start from the root. Now, your root chakra is located like in your pelvis, and like between your pelvis and like your where your sacral your sacrum is, like that backbone.
Yeah.
Like that whole area.
Yeah. Okay.
When you sit down, where you're sitting, that whole energy center is your root chakra.
Is your root? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the main, like, most important one?
To start with when it comes to healing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And that makes sense of why it would be called your root.
Okay.
Because you have to set your roots to grow.
Yeah. Totally.
So, and that's basically what it is. It represents your foundation, makes you feel grounded and secure. This is your energy for survival.
Okay.
That makes you feel like, okay, I want to go get it. You know, this is your drive to eat, to get money.
Yeah.
This is your what makes you feel kind of like whole within your surroundings and wanting to go and do stuff.
Yeah.
So when you're feeling like conflicted, like, or overwhelmed and don't even know what you want to do in your life, or you feel like just have no drive, you know, just like even sometimes when you get depressed, you guys, and you just feel like fatigued, or you just feel like I just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
You know,
Motivation's not there.
Yeah, that's your that's your motivation to do like your basic needs in life.
Yeah.
So that's how you ground yourself, with utilizing and healing your root chakra. So let's talk about your root chakra just a little bit. Some things you can do for your root chakra to balance it, to charge it, to heal it, is and get rid of some of the blockage, because sometimes these wheels or energy centers will get blocked.
Yeah.
and then you start having issues, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about it. Okay, so something you can do is Kundalini yoga. You know what Kundalini is?
I'm very familiar with it. Yeah.
Okay, so we're not gonna get too deep on Kundalini, but for those of you who don't know what Kundalini is, within your chakras, from your root to your crown, there is a snake-like river kind of a thing, like a channel.
Yeah.
That goes, that kind of wraps around the middle of your body. And when you see it in different symbolizations or something like that, you'll see it look like a snake.
Mm-hmm.
They show it like a snake going up your spine. So when you begin to elevate your consciousness, to elevate your insides, to heal your chakras and be balanced, it stretches out. It opens up.
Okay.
So there's different yoga practices that help with that.
Yeah.
Kundalini being one of them. So that's something that'll help you guys with, helping with your root chakra and finding balance and becoming grounded. Because when you're grounded, then you can be in a place of like, okay, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
But when you just kind of like wobbling around, it's kind of
Yeah.
like floaty.
Yeah.
You know, you're off your square.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just like if you boxing or anything like that, you have to be on your square. Or what happens? You get knocked down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, root. So a few other things. For another yoga pose, bridge pose. You can look that up online, Google, YouTube. Do bridge pose. That'll open up your root chakras. Any other kind of stretches that you can find that open up your hips will help you with your root chakra. Dancing. The ladies are a little bit ahead of you guys. I'm sorry. They doing their little twerking and they doing their little winding and stuff, you know. So it's kind of helping they drive.
All right.
It's kind of helping them a little bit.
Word.
So dancing.
Nice.
Dancing. And just circulating energy in that area.
Yeah.
Whatever you can do to circulate energy in that area and just kind of open things up.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. So your sacral chakra is in between like your pelvis and your belly button. So that area right above, but not above your belly button.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's your sacral chakra, and this is your creativity, your sexuality, your sexual drive, your ability to accept change in life. This is your basically, this is what makes you want to create. Rather if you want to produce a book or a baby.
Yeah.
You know?
That's cool.
So that is your creation energy.
Interesting. So it goes root, motivation, sacral, like creation, actual creation. Motivate, create. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Right next to each other.
Yep. It's like, okay, center yourself.
Yeah.
What you want to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start growing.
Yeah.
Instantly.
That's awesome.
So when you're feeling like you lack the want to do that. So whenever you lack the want to create, whenever you're not in acceptance of change or things just like kind of fluctuating, because you can't, when things grow, they have to move.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the seed had to be okay with coming out. The plant had to be okay with breaking through that shell.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be okay with, okay, now I'm out of shell. It's dirt here. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like it had to be like, it had to adapt.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, well, fine.
Get through
I'm
the
gonna
dirt.
move through this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little cement right there.
Yeah.
So what? Like, you know? Like, so
Yeah.
that's your sacral.
Yeah.
That's your sacral chakra that helps you think like that helps you move and create no matter what's going on in your life. Because these are things and principles that you can utilize in your worst of times. Like, this is best utilized in your worst of times. It's got me through my worst of times. And that's why I believe in it.
Yeah.
Because I've done these practices and I've seen it work. Y'all see me crying on here with Avo. You know, I went through some little stuff.
Amazing, though.
And I had to get through it, you
Yeah.
know? So I wanted to, I'm going to get back to this, but I just wanted to share that I wanted to come back to continue an energy of healing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because we all go through stuff. We all go through stuff, and we
Right.
have our ups and our downs.
Yep.
And I want to just be a part of the energy of not dwelling there.
Mm.
Because I've been there.
Yeah.
And it can be a dark place.
Yeah.
It can be a dark, hindering place. So let's heal. Okay?
I love
Let's
that.
heal. Let's heal.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay. So, with your sacral, some things you guys can do to open that up, to get some energy flowing. You can do some I'm sorry. I forgot something for you guys. Dang, where is it? Crystals. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, we got to run it back a little bit.
All right, let's run
it
back
back a little bit. So I'm going to give you crystals for each chakra.
Ooh, okay.
And for those of you who don't know about crystals and crystal healing, crystals are minerals that form within the earth that are living organisms. Just like any rocks. I don't know if you guys ever look at studies on rocks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're alive.
Okay.
They're scientifically proven to be alive.
Okay.
So these healing stones have their own frequency. They have their own vibration.
Yeah.
And it connects with the human frequency.
That makes sense.
And it's kind of weird, and like the way like it gets like a bad rep sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it comes off more mystical.
Yeah.
Than scientific.
Science.
You know.
Yeah.
But because it's how people talk about it.
Yeah, of course.
Like it is an attraction.
Yeah.
When you pick a crystal, it's not because it's just pretty.
Yeah.
It's because literally there's an attraction that happened. There's a magnetic thing
There's
that
a pull
happened.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when you are healed and you don't need a crystal anymore,
Yeah.
like things happen to where it lets you know that like we're done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people who have crystals, you'll see that they trade them or just give them away because it's a healing thing. You know, they're literally minerals that help us heal.
Okay.
But anyway, so they connect with your frequency and they can help you heal. So let's talk about it. For your root chakra, if you're not familiar with any crystals for your root chakra, red jasper and tiger's eye are good for your root chakra. You can look at those. You can pretty much find them anywhere. You can Google it. You can whatever psychic store you might go to. I was at Venice Beach yesterday.
Yeah.
And at the end of Boardwalk, they have right before you start getting to Santa Monica,
Yeah.
they have 2 amazing crystal spots.
Okay.
Like crystals galore.
I'll hit up those.
Yeah, and they have some sound bowls. We'll talk about that another time. But get you a sound bowl. That'll help you get all tuned and stuff too.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Woo, off top. But anyways, those are places you can go for that. And then I'll just get into the next chakra.
Real quick, RX kind of mentioned crystals when she was on.
Oh, okay.
What do you do with the crystals? Do you just...
Good job.
Yeah, what
Good
do you
question.
do with them?
Good question. Okay, so with crystals, it depends on what you're trying to do. When we're talking about chakra healing, that may need to be on your body, because you can be trying to do different things, like create an energy in your home, or have a healing space in your home, so you have it on your nightstand when you wake up.
Okay.
You know. But what we're talking about is you need to be wearing it around your neck. You need it in a pouch, in your pocket, in your purse, or in your car.
Yeah.
You know, you need it on your body. Sometimes it takes up to 30 days for them to completely connect with you.
Okay.
And go through the healing process.
Yeah.
So keep it on your body every day. So if you get you some pocket-sized ones, and you can fit in the palm of your hand. That you can. Most stores offer like a strands and stuff like that, so you can tie them onto you.
Yeah.
So that's what you do. And if you are and make sure you study. You don't have to study super hard. You can go online and find out if your crystal is lunar or solar charged.
Okay.
Because some crystals are not supposed to be charged in the sunlight.
Oh, I see.
And some of them are supposed to be charged at night for the moon.
Yeah. Okay.
And some can do both.
Yeah.
But if you don't know that, like I think like hematite, some of the ones that look like metals, the darker ones, they kind of give it away.
Okay.
Like most of those in like amethyst, you charge them at night.
Yeah.
If you put them in the sun, it'll drain their energy rather than charge them.
I see. Okay.
You cleanse them with salt water. You cleanse off the old energy. You cleanse them, and then you put them in either the sun or the moon. You give them the intent. You give them the intent for whatever it is that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And then you put them to your body. And y'all rock. That's your new homie.
Word.
Look at it as something that's alive. That's y'all riding together. That's your little coach or something.
That's
you
cool.
know?
That's cool.
So, yeah. So now we on sacral. Okay, so We talked about what it does, creativity, your sexual drive, and accepting change. So then let's talk about different things you can do to get rid of blockage and, help you with your sacral chakra.
Yeah.
So pelvic thrusts, and I think that kind of goes along with dance.
Yeah.
That kind of goes along with dance. Cobra yoga pose. And let's talk about colors too.
Okay.
Because colors affect your chakras as well.
Like
and
wearing
each chakra
colors?
kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Because each chakra kind of activates in a different color as well.
Yeah.
And our senses, like how you see, like I actually been in different seminars and for businesses, big businesses, that actually utilize colors for how it affects people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like green makes you want to do this. Red makes you feel like this. Like, and this is it's a real thing.
Yeah.
So when you're going through your chakra cleansing, be mindful of the different colors that you wear or that you have in your home, because it's going to affect your senses.
Okay.
Like root chakra is red, and that makes sense
Yeah.
because red it makes you want to go.
Yeah.
It makes you want to go.
It's alarming.
Yeah. I watched this interview about McDonald's, and they were talking about how they utilize red because it makes people want to spend money.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and that makes sense because now we're talking about the root chakra, and that's something that makes you want to get money.
Yeah.
Makes you want to move around with money.
Yep.
So it makes you get it, you want to spend it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, red, and the stones normally match the colors of the chakras as well.
They do.
That they help with.
Yeah.
Because red jasper and red jasper is red. Tiger's eye isn't. But red jasper is, and it's actually some other ones that are red too.
Yeah.
But I'm not as familiar with them as far as my personal experiences.
Yeah.
So, but I stand behind these. Okay, so for sacral is orange. So if you are feeling like you don't have the drive to create, if your sexual drive is down, if you are just feeling like you don't want to adapt to life, and then bring some orange in. Bring some orange in. Do some of these poses, the cobra yoga pose, dance, and get you some either an amber or sunstone. So those are stones that'll help you with that. Okay. So let's go to solar plexus. Now this one is located right above your belly button.
Okay.
So this is your self-worth, your self-confidence, your self-esteem. Like this is how you feel about yourself. This is your self-love,
Yeah.
Like this is like when you look in the mirror, like how do you feel? This is your confidence.
Yeah.
Like without this, it's kind of like a yin and yang kind of thing. Because if you can try to go up, but if you don't have the confidence, then that'll start to drain down into your creativity and your other things.
I see.
And it's right in the middle of your belly.
Yeah. And
your belly and your gut, you use more energy right there than anything else in your body. Like just to digestive and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that is where the most of your energy is used on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's scientifically proven.
Yeah.
So pay attention to that. Feed that. Because without confidence and self-worth, you're not even going to want to live. Better yet, get something done. Better yet, So let's put a lot of energy into that because it takes a lot of energy in your everyday life. So with your solar plexus, again, Kundalini yoga, dancing, boat pose. And you can look this stuff up on YouTube, on Google. It'll give you videos. It'll give you pictures. So really do that, you guys, okay? So boat pose, and then the color is yellow. So if you're not feeling confident, if you're not feeling yourself, go get you some yellow something, or have something in your house. And some crystals that you can add to your home or have on your body is citrine or carnelian or topaz. Now, I'm a real lover of citrine. But let me warn you with citrine. People get fooled a lot when it comes to buying citrine.
Okay.
Because a lot of merchants, they'll try to sell off a heat-treated amethyst for citrine.
Okay, so it's not really that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, it'll still have some energy and powers of the amethyst.
Yeah.
A little bit diluted, because like we talked about before, amethyst is supposed to be charged by moon energy.
Yeah.
Not like the heat and the sun.
Yeah, okay, that makes
So
sense.
they heat treat it, and then it turns this beautiful orange yellow color, right? But what gives it away is the difference between citrine and the heat treated amethyst. Is the heat treated amethyst, once it's heat treated, it starts off white at the bottom, then turns into that color.
Oh, instead of just being that color the whole way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Citrine is one color, you guys.
Okay.
It's like a yellow, it's more yellow. It's a yellowy orange, and it's one color. So if somebody's trying to sell you a citrine and it's starting off as white and coming into the color, that's a heat treated amethyst. Okay? So, yeah.
Okay, watch out for those merchants out there.
Don't get played. Don't get played.
So basically just look at ones that don't have a gradient in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. So now we're going to get to what some of us need to work on sometimes. So, so now we get to your heart chakra, okay? So this is right here on your chest. I think y'all know where that's at, okay? And this is your ability to love. This is your ability to open up. You know, this is your trust.
Yeah.
Because if you cannot trust to even open up, you cannot love.
Yep.
You know?
True.
And I like how this goes from that to that, because you go from hold on real quick. Oh no, I didn't mess up. Cause you go from confidence and self-worth to being able to love.
Yeah.
Because if you cannot love what you see and trust yourself and love yourself, how you gonna love somebody else?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Or anything else.
Yeah, you can't.
You know?
Yeah.
So love. And some things you guys can do with that. And it's so basic. I don't even know how to. You guys gonna be mad.
Word.
The only way to any exercise that I can give you besides the meditations we're gonna talk about later is literally to practice it.
Yeah.
You literally have to practice love.
So
Period.
how would you suggest doing that?
Woo. Compassion.
For yourself or just overall?
Overall. It starts with yourself.
Yeah.
Because it starts with the conversations you have in your mind. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes we're too hard on ourselves.
It's true.
We're so hard on ourselves that we can't even get to another moment in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It's from one little thing that happened.
Totally.
And then we all like, damn, you stupid.
Yep.
Why
So
you do that?
judgmental.
You know better than
Yep,
that.
yep.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
for real.
tell me, who you supposed to
We
be?
hold ourselves more accountable than anything. You know, we
Right.
judge ourselves so harshly.
Right.
You know?
You're supposed to be queen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, word. Totally.
Like, you know,
totally.
like, it's just like,
Yeah, yeah.
and by the time, like, you ain't had a conversation with yourself, you snappy with the next person.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, we have to love ourselves.
Yes.
You have to learn to love yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Be kind in your self-conversations. And gratitude.
Yep.
Gratitude.
Word up.
It's
Word.
about gratitude. You have to be thankful for everything that you are and that you have right now.
Yep.
Because what you're not grateful for, somebody else is. Like, you know?
Yep.
Like, so you have to practice gratitude. You have to practice compassion. You have to practice loving yourself. And then you can open up to doing that and giving it to anybody else or anything else.
Yeah.
You know, that you're a part of and that you're doing.
Yep.
So,
How do you practice gratitude?
the way I practice gratitude, when I wake up and before I go to sleep, I literally think of the things that I am thankful for.
Yeah.
Like, literally. And to whoever it is that you guys may look at as a divine source or whatnot, give that energy to that and be thankful. And to what runs through your body, that is that.
Yeah.
You know, be thankful for that. If you're not thankful for anything else, be thankful for the energy and the life force that runs through your body that gives you another chance at whatever it is that you need to fix or you're trying to do in your life.
Yeah.
So it's about that.
Yep.
It's about, like, when you look in the mirror and you see a scar or you see a fat roll or this or that, instead of seeing that, you like, ooh, look at my hair today. Look at my skin. Like, ooh, I can still dance a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Word,
you
word.
know,
Yeah.
like, I can do this, I can do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fucking amazing.
Yeah, word.
Like, and then you go outside and instead of just seeing, like, cars or smoke or some trash on the floor, like you see a tree, like you hear the birds, like
Yeah.
you're like, that flower is fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I didn't see that yesterday.
Yeah. Perspective.
Yeah. Like it's about really changing your perspective, and when you can start changing your perspective and how you view everything, self-love happens.
Exactly. 100%.
Appreciation happens.
Yep.
Like compassion happens because you're able to even deal with a person. Like when I started practicing more gratitude and compassion with myself, then when I like walk down the street, right, and somebody might be on some straight up bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, they might walk by and say something crazy or do something like that. I can literally look at that person and just be like, they going through something.
Yeah, exactly.
That had nothing to do with me. They never met me. They don't know me.
Yep.
So should I gather all of my bullshit that triggers of me and give it to you now?
Yeah.
No, bye. I wish you like.
That's
you know,
amazing.
most of the time you shouldn't even respond.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is they're just going to go right to the next person that they see and give that energy off. Because they didn't know me, they don't know him, they don't know her. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
I do get mad at people I know though, because you know me. You know me. But
No, I think that's an important thing to like recognize that a lot of people's, things, the energy they give you that's negative isn't rooted within you.
it has nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
It's not personal.
Yep.
They are going through something. You might have on some shoes that remind them of somebody that kicked them one time and they had on that shoe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn shoe broke my nose.
Oh, yeah. And then they like, and it could be some patty, they dropped the candy and you stepped on the candy with that shoe on.
Yeah.
Like, so they going off, like, you and these fucking shoes. Like, you know, so it has nothing to do with you. And that's a part of growth. We have to have that mindset.
Yeah.
We have to learn to not take on other people's issues. It's not your issue.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You got keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
How do you do that when you're close to somebody?
Ooh.
Because that's hard, right? It's super hard.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard. So when you're close to somebody, you have to learn to be just as compassionate with them as you would want for yourself.
Yeah.
And it is a journey and a process to like we talked about love and trust, to trust people and give them their whole opportunity and chance to be humane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what we do is, like I was just talking about just an example, we put on what we remember and our own patterns that we seen on people when they going through stuff. Like, you know, like, oh, I seen this before. I ain't trying to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, totally.
But it's really just like, okay, you're going through something.
Yeah.
How do I help you with that? How do we do this?
Yeah.
Or if it's not that type of situation or relationship that's that close, and we not like, you know, then give people their space to go through what they go through. And if you guys are really, you know, close, and if there's really a love there, then they'll come back and be like, dang, I was tripping. Like, you know what, my bad.
Yeah. Word.
Woo! I'm going through something, you know. Like, please, let it go, okay?
Yeah.
Like, so that's how you build. That's how you do that.
Okay.
Because anybody that you're gonna have any kind of relationship with, your friend, your mother, your husband, your wife, you're gonna you're going to have those times.
Yeah.
You're going to have those times where they're going to lash out or things are going to happen. And they don't have nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I lived with my parents and my dad would have his times, I'd just be like, peace. You just get out of there.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, you're just going to be a punching bag.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if you can't help.
Yeah.
You can try to help people, give them, like, suggestions and stuff like that. But sometimes people are so wrapped up in what they're going through, they don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
They
you
just
know.
want to bring you down too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah. Get on the same level as me. Get
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah,
I'm
so.
gonna make you mad.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a poison.
Totally.
Like, it's sitting there.
Yeah.
So you have to know the difference. You have to know where people are at.
Yeah.
And be compassionate enough to give them their world.
Word.
You know? And make the decision on if they're just going through something right now.
Yeah.
Or if this is a place they decide to live in.
Yeah.
Because then that's at the point where you have to make the decision on, do I want this in my life or not? Because I can't live in that with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Totally.
So, yeah. So that's how you handle the situation.
Word.
You know?
That's good.
That's how I try to. And that's what I expect people to try to do with me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
human. So, the next one is throat chakra. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Oh no, we didn't get into the crystals for heart chakra. So crystals for heart chakra, and the color for your heart chakra is green. And that's kind of like, you know, surprising when you first learn it.
Totally.
Like green, I would think like pink or
Yeah,
red.
yeah, totally.
Something, you
Yeah.
know, that's what they always try to use,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But it's green.
Okay.
It is green. And, but one of the most popular heart chakra tuning crystals is rose quartz. And it actually is pink. It's beautiful. It's pretty.
Nice.
And it gives you a nice little energy. When you have rose quartz all around, it just feels like, you know?
Yeah.
Can't be mad around rose quartz.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, and then you have the green, you got emerald.
Word.
So
of course.
emerald is a really good tuner for your heart.
Okay.
So that's something, those are two crystals you guys can keep with yourself. If you are having trouble with love, rather if it be self-love, rather it be loving others, rather it be loving what you do, rather if it's just like trusting and even the thought of it. Okay? So utilize that. And then we have throat chakra. Okay? That's self-explanatory. Buy it out. Okay? So throat chakra. And this is your throat chakra is your ability to communicate. And not just communicate, but communicate your truth. Communicate your truth without secrets and without blockage.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? And I think that that's really important because here we are, we came from being okay with change and adapting to like self-love, confidence, to truth.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
being able to speak that and own it.
Yeah.
You know? Because I think what hinders a lot of people, especially in today's time, in the time of technology, like we are like trapped in a need to be perfect.
Yeah, totally.
And
100%.
and to be in these boxes.
Yeah.
And then even if you don't put yourself in a box, like it's easy for other people to put you in a box.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you like that kind of stuff. Okay, you're this box.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's like, then you get people like, I've been through it. I know most people have been through it to where you end up actually feeling like you're in the box.
Yeah.
So then you're trying to like fit the box
Yeah.
that you're in, you know?
Totally.
And then what that happens is you're hindering your full self.
Yep.
You're hindering your full self, so you're not doing anything at its full capability and its full authenticity because you in this box of your own little secret image.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
Yeah, word.
You know?
Yeah.
So get your throat chakra right. Get your throat chakra right and speak your truth. And that's especially important for anybody on here who if you have a platform, if you are an artist, if you are somebody who speaks. Because it is your responsibility to be the voice of other people who don't feel like they have a voice. Like, that is your job.
Yeah.
Like, and if you cannot be truthful, if you cannot be your full truth, then you're not relating with the people that you're supposed to be speaking for.
Yeah.
Like, everybody want to, like, fall into the same thing sometimes. And what happens is there's a little girl somewhere or a little boy who that ain't their story.
Yeah, word.
But guess what their story is? Your real story that you're not even telling.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah.
And they feel like they alone.
Yeah.
When you right there with all this energy all right here.
Yeah.
And you're not even being real.
Yeah.
So that's your throat chakra. That's your realness right here.
What's your relationship with that? Because, obviously I feel like that embodies a lot about what your creativity comes from, being a public speaker, a poet, rapper, owning a platform.
When I first started chakra balancing, that was one of my weakest chakras.
Really? Interesting.
Yes. It blew my mind.
That it was weak? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, because you came into it thinking it was strong?
Yeah, because I'm talking all the time. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
It was weak. Because it's not about you being loud. It's not about you speaking. It's about you speaking your truth.
Being honest with yourself.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's about you communicating what's real. You know?
Yeah.
And like I said, you get caught up in images, or you get caught up in not wanting people to really know you.
Totally. 100%.
Because it's hard to trust people with your truth.
Yeah.
But y'all be hearing me now. I tell you all my business. Take me as I am.
It's good.
Take me as I am.
Hey, vulnerability is a strength.
And all.
Yeah, word.
Flaws and all.
That's great.
And it's a relief.
I'm sure.
It is a relief. You will walk around like you're floating.
Yeah.
Because what can somebody... Like, what are we really afraid of?
For real, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What, getting roasted or something? Like, maybe most of roasts are funny.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
Because once it's only so funny, or it only comes off a certain way if you're offended by it.
Yeah, totally.
But if you go through these processes and you're owning yourself, you are confident. You self-love. You love everything about you. Mm-hmm. Then you can speak your truth, and when everybody got to say about it, it's like, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like, why are you worried about my truth?
Yeah, for real.
Like, I'm in my little world, like,
Yeah.
Because that's the problem, too, what I realize is, when you decide to be your authentic self, and I get this a lot with older people, when you are so, like, comfortable with being your authentic self, people who cannot do that, feel like you shouldn't.
Yeah, 100%.
They feel like you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And they will try to talk you out of it.
Yep.
Rather
fit
than
into their conventions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they feel like they had to.
Yeah. I did that, so you should too.
Yeah, they feel like they had to.
Yep.
Even like back in the day when I was like, I used to be Christian, you guys. When I would go to church, I would notice that like some women, they just wasn't being real.
Yeah.
It's like, so you just so holier than thou?
Yeah.
But I already know you've been around the block.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Totally.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And over there talking about whoop-de-whoop. How about you go give whoop-de-whoop some game?
Yeah.
Don't judge her till she go all the way out the church.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's about that, you guys. Like, because it's going to be somebody that comes into your life that's been through what you've been through. And it's either you're going to be real so they can heal and they can feel like, okay, like, I got this,
Mm-hmm.
Or you going to judge them and be fake, like you didn't go through it.
Yeah. Word.
So let's work on that, especially people who are artists and that speak. And what I realized was when I started doing that, the vibration of my art went farther.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I do that, it's different.
Yeah.
So embody your uniqueness.
Yeah.
Period.
Totally.
Because that's your full vibration.
Yeah.
Like, that's where you're operating at.
Yep.
All that other stuff, like, that's like going to work and acting, but you're trying to do it all day, every day.
Yeah.
That is a weight.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, word.
So, some things that you guys can do for that. Singing, chanting. And when I say chanting, that's of your choice. That affirmations. Whatever it is that brings you to a higher vibration, chant that. Okay? If you are spiritual or religious and your religion offers, certain mantras and things of that nature, chant that. Okay? Do what works for you and that relates with you. And then speaking in general and practicing speaking and being honest. and being your honest self. You know, the more you do that, the stronger your light will go. You'll be moving it like a wheel. It's like a wheel. So if you just sit a wheel there, it's sitting. It get rusty. You know? But you start moving that thing, and you get to push it, it starts spinning on its own.
Yeah. Gains momentum.
You know?
Yeah.
And now it's strong.
Yeah.
So you work it. And then a yoga pose that you guys can do is shoulder stand. Do a full cobra, fish pose. Fish pose looks really weird to me, and it's kind of weird to be in it.
Yeah.
But it's opening all this up.
Word.
You can't even deny it.
Yeah.
So fish pose. The color for this chakra is blue.
Okay.
So if you have a lot of blue in your life or around you, you know, it's promoting your truth talking.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And then some that work for me, I love lapis lazuli. Like that is like one of my favorite stones. On one of my, I'm soon on IG. This one for the ladies. Sorry, Avo.
All right.
I'll be talking about yoni. I'll talk about yoni crystals and different crystals to utilize to help you guys with womb health and your all these your root and creation like chakras and energy to help you guys kind of flush out the traumas, because I'm gonna be going through a whole thing very soon to redo it for myself. So I'm gonna give you guys the information as well. And one of them that I will be utilizing for myself is lapis lazuli. I love that one. But anyway, and aquamarine. Aquamarine is a great stone as well, and that is for your root chakra. Okay. I mean, throat. We gonna throat chakra.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we gonna get to the big boys. You know, these the ones that after you did all your work, put in your work.
Yeah.
Now you can get the fruits of your labor.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can be your full. What's going on? You know.
Yeah.
So a lot of you hear a lot about your third eye chakra, right? You see a lot going on. People talking about my third eye this and my third eye that.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the energy wheel behind that. And it's right here, smack in the middle of your forehead. Most of you already knew that. And this is we're going to talk about what it does from a basic level and then a more advanced level.
Okay.
So from a basic level, this is your energy to think in general.
Okay.
It is your energy to see the bigger picture in life. You know, to see it as a whole.
Yeah.
And it's your ability, this is your intuition, this is your imagination. This works with your creation. Because if you cannot imagine, if you cannot get things going and really use your metaphysical abilities in the inside, then what you doing? You can't really get nothing out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is your and when I say intuition, I really want to like put a pin with that, because I don't think people understand how powerful intuition is.
Yeah, for sure.
And how it's a real thing.
Yeah.
It is like it is your alarm dog. It is your alarm, whatever else. It is the bell that rings that says left, right, no,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Like that's your intuition, and we all feel it, but some of us rationalize our way out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what am I basing this off of? A feeling?
Yeah, that's not real.
Exactly.
You know?
And then you go through the basic patterns that your intuition already told you, that you already have seen. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you already, we have a knowing.
Yep.
It is like a infinite, like database or something that we can utilize to tap into or not.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you don't listen, I will challenge y'all to listen or not listen to your intuition and find out what happens. Because whenever you don't listen, it's always right.
Yeah.
I have never been wrong with my intuition. You know what has to be wrong? My mind. Because the data that my mind collects is different than the data that my soul collects. And my energy and all of that.
Yeah.
It collects something different than this does.
Totally.
And we're collecting stuff in our subconscious that we don't even know we're collecting.
Yeah.
And then our conscious mind is collecting what it wants to. And then you picking up patterns and picking up shit that is getting shot from the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, by the time you go through a simple situation, you ain't talked yourself out or into it when You already had an answer.
Yeah.
And then they will conflict. So your intuition and thinking, it needs to be balanced. And your third eye chakra is what's going to help you with that. It's going to help you make the better decisions in life. It's going to help you see everything. To be conscious of what you're seeing and have a knowing behind it.
Yeah.
Not a confliction.
Yeah.
Not a wondering.
Yeah.
A knowing. This is also the let's see if I wrote it down. No. This is also the chakra behind your some of your spiritual practices, as far as your clairvoyance. I think we talked about that before. I feel like we did. No.
Oh wait, yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah,
We did. We talked about all kinds of stuff. But with clairvoyance, that's your psychic sense to kind of see and interact from a visual aspect with the spiritual realm. So this would be like in dreams, or like sometimes you don't even have to be in dreams. It's your ability to kind of see things playing out on a conscious level, and just kind of know what's going on in a kind of synchronicity kind of way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like really being conscious and aware. That is your third eye chakra.
Okay.
Okay? So, some things that can help you exercise that. You can actually do some eye exercises. You can find that online. Most yoga pages have eye exercises, and it's basically just side to side, up and down, rotating around and around. Like in most yoga sequences, not most of them, but a lot of yoga sequences start with that.
Yeah. Okay.
So eye exercises, child's pose, herbal oil treatments. There's different oil treatments you can do. I've seen mostly in Ayurveda. So if you look up Ayurveda eye treatments, or like oil treatments, then you'll see the different kind of therapies that they do under Ayurveda, and the different kind of oils that you can buy to help you and with your third eye chakra. And frankincense. I use frankincense. You can buy frankincense in most places where you can buy oil. If you live out here or in the South Bay, I'll go to Shades of Africa in Long Beach, and they got all the good stuff. Okay? And so yeah, you just dab it right there. Just dab it right there, and that's even in a lot of spiritual doctrines too.
Yeah, yeah.
And it helps you connect.
That's awesome.
Your senses, all your senses, are a part of your healing and how you perceive and experience life. We want to do a show on aromatherapy one of these days.
Yeah.
And talk about how what you smell, how it affects your brain.
Oh, 100%.
So maybe we do that next.
Yeah.
Do that? Okay.
I'm with it.
Okay. So frankincense is good for your third eye chakra. And later on down the line, we'll talk about the science behind these oils and how they affect your body, and different oils that you guys might want to add to your life. So anyway, now we on the 7th. Now this the big boy right here, y'all. This what it is.
Bigger than the third eye?
Yeah.
Damn, all right, let's
so
go.
like, I mean, everything has its purpose.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
everything is important.
Totally.
You know.
Okay.
But once you get here, then you have mastered so much, you are whole. You know,
Okay.
this is your crown chakra. Not just because it sits where your crown sits, but you earned your crown.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You earned your crown because you did the work. You have evolved yourself.
Yeah.
Once you get there, you are whole.
Yeah.
You are the king and queen or whatever else you talk about that you are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So anyway, this is your full ability to connect with your higher self.
Okay.
And spirituality and spiritual realm in general. So you are fully connected, fully conscious, and in your evolved state of being when your crown chakra is at a healthy place.
Okay. Okay.
This is what I'm going to warn you guys with, because we are going to talk about a meditation and things, you know, we even on here, we're talking about different things to do to unblock certain things, and I know you guys are going to try. Some of you that are actually interested in it are going to try to go to YouTube or something like that and be like, I want to open my crown.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and try to go straight for your crown.
Okay.
So, I'm going to tell you like this, because I made that mistake.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I made that mistake. And this was when I was still kind of fresh. You kind of believe in stuff, but then you kind of don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Totally.
it's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like,
Yeah,
I wasn't really, like, that deep.
Yeah.
Like, so one of my friends had this book, and they was all like, okay, we're going to start it out. We're going to do this. Oh, and I got this chakra. I'm going to do this. Da-da-da. Like, we just going through it. Like, I'm going to do this. And I'm like, well, that's what that one do? I'm going to open my crown. Like, you know, like, come with y'all. Like,
Goes
you
to
know.
big time.
Yeah, like, I'm tight or something.
Yeah.
So, no, you don't do that. For a week straight, I felt like my head was a balloon. And, like, I was on a plane. You know when you're on a plane and your ears want to pop in and stuff?
All that pressure.
I felt like that for a week.
Damn. Just because you went straight there.
Yes.
Whew.
It is a reason why you need to be rooted first. Root yourself, then grow up. A tree don't start where all the fruit and the branches are at. That's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have that experience, I wouldn't know. But I had the experience, so you guys, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Like, start from your root and go up. It'll be worth it. You'll feel whole. You'll feel balanced, and that's the point, to be balanced. But so some things that can help you with your crown chakra, basic things like running, cardio exercises, things that get your body and blood going and your mind clear.
Yeah.
Because and you're out most of the time being outside.
Yeah.
Because then that opens you up to higher energy.
Totally.
So that, and then meditation. And I'm going to talk to you in depth in a second about meditation and a meditation that I did that helped me. The color is violet. Oh yeah, for the third eye chakra, the color was indigo. And the crystals were amethyst and black obsidian. Black obsidian is really good. It's not just gonna help with your third eye and spirituality and stuff like that, but it helps like it sucks in negative energy and like reconstruction and gives out a new.
Yeah.
Like it's like really like a bad energy, like hi-ya.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it's like what. And then at the same time, it helps you. It's like fueling you and helping you open up.
That's awesome.
So black obsidian is a very powerful one, and amethyst is very powerful and very easy to get. Like amethyst is so popular, it's like everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you could probably walk outside to the store and be like, oh, amethyst. So yeah. And what else? So that was it with that. With your crown chakra, you want clear quartz. I'm not going to give you any more for your crown chakra. Get you clear quartz. Start with that, and then find whatever else you can work with. Clear quartz. Clear quartz not only gives off a frequency that helps you open up and kind of raise consciousness and raise your vibrations, but it also balances your chakras and helps balance. It could even tune the frequency and balance other crystals. So it works well with other crystals.
Interesting.
You know, some crystals conflict.
Yeah.
You know, because they have different frequencies. They're doing different things. They're on their job.
Yeah.
Well, clear quartz can help balance those frequencies and balance your own. So get that. If you might need to get that first. If you don't get no other ones, get that. And your root, and start from there.
Word.
You know. So when you are going through it and you're having symptoms like you just feel disconnected, you know, with yourself and with life, when you feel like it's always about your ego. You're being ruled by your ego, then that's when you know that your crown chakra is weak.
Okay. All right.
That's when you know that you have some work to do.
Yeah.
When your ego is always being hit.
Yeah.
Or all your decisions is made based on that.
Yeah.
Then you have some spiritual work to do. You do. So that's it with our 7 chakras, you guys.
Pretty amazing. You were saying that there was meditation.
Yes. So, okay. We're gonna do a few things. So first off, I'm going to tell you about a meditation.
Okay.
And kind of walk you through it verbally.
Okay.
And then when I'm willing to do as well, I just thought in this moment, when I'm willing to do as well, because I know how it was for me in the moment to have somebody do it with me.
Okay.
So I'm willing to go live on Friday on my Instagram and do a live meditation. And I will walk you through a chakra balancing meditation.
Okay.
I will screen record it if you miss it and put it on my page.
Great.
So you can go to it whenever, and don't really watch it, listen. And go through the process, okay? But anyway, so this is what worked for me. From the beginning, before I got into like Reiki and started working with more like Reiki masters and yoga practitioners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I found a meditation on YouTube. And the only reason I'm even saying right now that I'm going to offer it for them is because I tried to find it before I got here so I can give them the specific one that I started with.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it. But it's like 1 million on YouTube. So you can go and find like, chakra balancing, meditation, and all of this and that. But if not, and it's just not working for you, I'm going to drop one on Instagram for you tomorrow. Just something free for you guys, because it's free for me, So basically, I like to start my meditations with a Om. I know people see that and be like, oh, that's stupid, or like they feel stupid doing it. But your Om, when you do a deep Om, you feel the vibration. And it's like a tuning. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like tuning forks. If not, let me tell you about that a little bit. So a tuning fork is a tool used in healing practices, where you kind of like, it's like a little metal device that looks like a tube, fork.
Yeah.
Whatever, like a hay stick.
Yeah.
But it's small. And you can hit it on something, and then it starts to vibrate at a certain frequency. They come in different sizes that give off different frequencies.
Yeah.
And then you tap them on people where they're having issues in their body.
Okay.
And the frequency connects with their frequency, and it rises the frequency to help them heal.
Okay.
Because every illness or problem you have is a certain vibration that you're at.
Yeah.
And outside that vibration, that illness or that problem doesn't exist. Because we're all energy. Nothing is solid.
Yeah.
So when you disrupt the frequency of that, it makes matter move. It makes things happen.
Yeah.
So that's what was I saying? That I was talking about tuning forks, and then I said the Om.
Yeah.
The Om. So if you don't have stuff like that, like a sound bowl or a tuning fork or something like that, when you start your meditation, do the Om. You don't have to do it in front of people. I know some of you feel stupid, but do the Om. And what you'll feel is the vibration literally start to tune your body. You'll feel yourself start to tune and your mind go clear. So now that your mind is clear and it's not all the chatter, then you can focus. And this goes for if you're trying to like receive messages, if you're trying to just understand yourself and get your thoughts together, and if you're trying to get a successful meditation for your chakras. So you start off with an Om. And then you focus your energy. I would like you to sit down. If you can sit down with your legs crossed. And then you focus your energy on your root chakra first. And I want you to focus your energy until you feel a warmth. And if you go for a long time, and when I say a long time, I would say like about 10 minutes at the most, and you don't feel the warmth, go to the next chakra. Because what you're going to find is some of them are stronger than the other ones.
I see.
So you might feel it in one spot and feel nothing in another spot, or feel it really light in another spot.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect way to see where you're stronger and weaker at, and do more time in the places where you're weaker. And don't be discouraged, Don't be discouraged. And really just feel it. Because when you will feel it. And like I said, don't stay more than 5 to 10 minutes in a spot if you don't feel anything, especially if it starts with your root. Because I want you to go up and at least get to a spot where you feel something. So that way you know what it feels like.
Yeah.
So that way you know where you're trying to get the other chakra to be. Because if you can't feel anything, then it'll discourage you.
Yeah.
And I'm completely positive that you got at least one of them chakras that's moving. All right? The fact y'all even made it here, something moving. All right?
Yeah.
So find the one that's strong, feel it, okay. And then make the other ones feel like that and stronger.
Yeah.
So just go one at a time. Boom, boom, boom. And don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. If you feel it off top, sit with it a little bit.
Not just like, I feel that next one.
Yeah.
Word.
It's almost like you're charging it.
Yeah.
Because this is a practice. Learning how to focus your energy to one place is a practice. So when you learn something new, you have to give it a chance.
Yeah.
That's with anything.
Yeah.
Most things that you do or learn, you're not just going to jump out and just know how to do it off top.
Yeah, totally.
Like, you have to practice.
Yep.
But once you feel it, you're going to know. And you're going to understand. And then you're going to start to feel a difference.
When do you meditate?
It depends, man. My preferred time to meditate is when I wake up in the morning.
Okay, like right when you wake up.
Yeah,
okay.
That is my preferred time. I try to choose meditation before my phone.
Yeah,
like,
for real. That's smart.
Like, for real.
Yeah.
Because start your day with clarity.
Amen.
Start your day with feeling free.
Yeah.
With feeling understanding.
Yeah.
And I try to do it before I go to sleep too. But I remember more, and I'm more in a good space, or just like, let me do this right now to start my day in the morning.
Okay.
And I try to get up early every day, but sometimes my days just don't work out like that because I don't go to sleep till like 3.
Yeah.
But if you can wake up between like 4 and 6 in the morning and meditate.
You were saying something about this.
Yeah.
So what is that?
Okay. So besides it living through a lot of different spiritual doctrines that I've studied, rather if you get into yoga or Hinduism and all these other things, whatever, like, or just like even you know what, I'm not gonna get into all the specifics because people believe in different things.
Yeah.
But what I see across the board in different religious doctrines is a sensitivity between the physical and the spiritual realm between that time.
Okay.
Like, you start to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Like, different storylines and stories that live within different doctrines.
Yeah.
They'll be like, such and such saw an angel at this time. Or had a dream that this was going to happen in that village.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the crack of
Totally.
But what I notice with myself is that is the time frame where I have my most vivid dreams. That is the time frame where I experience certain things.
Yeah.
So when I can meditate at that time and put a notebook next to me, the stuff that I look back on in that notebook from that time period, is phenomenal.
Okay.
Rather if it be something that's healing for me, rather if it be a understanding of something to do with life, whatever it is, it's way more profound at that time for some reason.
Yeah.
In my creativity, my imagination is flowing at that time. It's something going on, something in the energy at that time. It could even do with like the fact that not that many people are up.
Yeah.
So different thoughts and frequencies are not like just doing stuff. Cars not going by.
Yep.
Like, there's no distractions.
Yeah.
So it's like you getting all of this. Like, at that time, it's almost like you're in space.
Yeah.
You get the silence.
Yeah.
So between 4 and 6 is like, I feel like, the most profound time to meditate.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not going to do that. So any time is a good time to meditate.
Word.
I actually looked at a study on meditation when I first started meditating, and how different scientists and different colleges study the brain during meditation, and how when you are really into it, really practicing, taking it serious, you're literally connecting parts of your brain that's not normally connected. And you're literally activating more of the healed, the pleasure, the happy, the good stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It goes from looking like lava to looking like, and this is what's getting, this is what they're actually being able to look at on these scans.
For sure.
And taking pictures of your brain.
Yeah.
There's studies that's showing the difference between not meditating and meditating. And how it literally affects your brain.
Yeah.
And then your brain and the rest of your energy is all being affected.
Yeah.
So you can heal yourself starting with silence, starting with stillness. That's the hardest part. Stillness is hard.
Yeah.
Like when I was in yoga school, they broke down to us that the whole point of the asanas, the poses or whatever, is to get to silence and get to stillness. Like a lot of people look at it and think it's all cool. I can do my arm like this or my leg like that.
Yeah.
But you only go into those poses to, number one, open up different energy channels.
Yeah.
Because you have chakras and you have meridians. Sorry, you guys, I didn't tell you about meridians. Meridians work kind of like how the blood and vein system works. So they're like little bitty channels, little energy channels that move to connect with your chakras and then take the energy around your body. So it's like little energy channels. But anyway, what were we talking about? Talking about yoga and silence.
Yeah.
So I discovered through yoga that the whole point of it is to help you get rid of different issues during these poses so you can keep your ass still. So if you have a problem in your hip, you need to be doing asanas and poses with your hip. So when you sitting down trying to be still, you're not just thinking about your hip.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's literally like the reason behind it.
Yeah.
And if you like cut out the ending, which is the stillness, then you kind of did it almost for nothing.
Yeah.
You might as well have just went to a trainer and had them stretch you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it's a spiritual practice to better yourself and to evolve.
Yeah.
So yoga, meditation, you guys.
Do it.
It'll help you. And also, so I'm gonna do this too. I'm feeling nice. Okay.
Let's go.
So
let's go.
I do energy work.
Okay.
I do Reiki work. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's utilizing energy to help you heal. So basically, if they find out that they have different like issues or something like that, or they find out which chakra doesn't work out or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if y'all contact me and you say you from Ruin Your Day, I give you $10 off.
Okay. Wow. Look at that.
And we get some energy work. Okay.
Awesome.
But Friday we're gonna do a meditation. I'm gonna do a meditation for you guys.
And what's your Instagram so they can go?
Okay, SISTAR Outspoken, SISTAR Outspoken _ official. Okay. SISTAR Outspoken _ official. Because if you don't do the _ official, you're gonna see my old page and I'm locked out of that one. Okay. I love that page too. I can't get in there.
Damn.
But anyway. So yeah, SISTAR Outspoken official. We will be. I'm gonna drop a flyer tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead so I can remind everybody.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do it. And I don't even be on IG Live, so I'm doing this for y'all. Okay.
Right, so tune in.
So yeah. So Friday we're gonna do this. I'll drop a flyer so I can give you an exact time because this is on the fly. I don't even know what time yet.
Yeah. Word.
So,
Word.
but I'm gonna keep my word though. We're gonna do this because I remember how it affected me.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a really good person that was really walking me through it, you know? And I was able to have an experience that I haven't had before and a practice that literally helped me through a hard time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it was like, okay. And that's why we're here today, because it's about passing along what helps.
Yeah.
Because when you find out something works, man, like, you got to utilize it. Because I find sometimes that I get shaky, you know? I'm human. I be messing up.
Yeah.
Okay? And then it's like, dang, like you have to step back out of the moments, out of your ego, out of those different things, and be like, okay, I wasn't here some months ago.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm not doing this in the morning anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been working out.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I eat? Oh.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
So discipline.
Yeah.
It's about once you find out what works, now it's your job to make it a part of your life.
Yeah.
Because it's not just something you experience, it's a lifestyle.
100%.
You know? Or what's the point that you made it to this point if you can't be that?
Yeah, you can't
So
contain
it's
it
a memory. You know, I did that before.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ain't no trophies for that.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I just want to leave you guys with that. I don't know. Anybody got some questions or something?
Yeah, do you guys have any questions? Feel free to ask them now. We can address the chat. Congrats on Avocado. Appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. But yeah.
Okay, somebody was trying to correct me with Chakra. Well, in all the master yogas, the yoga teachers that I've come across, and the books that I've read, and the Sanskrit that I study, it says chakra. So in the philosophy of living ma'at, which is the principles that I abide by, we are taught that when you are taught certain things, rather if it be from different masters or different teachers, and it's different, it is not wrong. It is just different.
To each his own. All right.
Yeah. So whatever part of the world that they learned it is different than where I learned it.
Great.
So that's what it is.
Amazing response. Amazing response. What's your favorite crystal?
Ooh, I have a angel aura crystal. That is my favorite crystal. And then I used to have this malachite that was my favorite. It was this green, and it was about what it was supposed to help with. Because with me, I don't even look them up. When I first experience a crystal, I don't look them up first. What I do is I walk into a store or I walk somewhere, and then I see which ones attract me the most.
After you get it, do you look it up if it's lunar or solar? Okay.
Yeah. So after I get it, then I find out what it does.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. But
then,
you go by the initial pull of it at first. That's cool. That's dope.
Because it's gonna tell you what you need. Like
Yeah.
it's an energy attraction. We have magnetic fields.
Yeah.
You know. So then I look at I look at what it does, and I'm like, oh, right on no money. You know.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah.
I loved malachite. That's what it. Yeah, it's malachite. And what it did was it helps you see the truth in others. And it protects your heart.
Yeah.
And helps you love.
Yeah.
And activates your creativity. So those were 3 things that I really needed at that time. Because I was looking around me like, I don't know about you, I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Like, but then that's trust issues too. So I was just in a mood of getting crystals. I was just trying to heal in different ways. And the stores I go to have different stuff too.
Yeah.
And it just was like, oh. And I needed it.
That's amazing.
You know?
Yeah.
My angel aura quartz, which is a fusion of it's quartz and platinum, which is kind of weird, but metals are minerals too.
Okay.
As we know, and they give up a frequency as well. So that fusion of that crystal, it not only cleanses and kind of balances your chakras, but it also helps you connect more spiritually and with the spiritual realm. Yeah. So when I do like crystal therapy and stuff like that with my clients who are into that, and that's the kind of work they want, and energy work, I kind of I most of the time bring that crystal in, to bring it into a serene, healing spiritual space.
Okay.
And but besides that, me and Amethyst are best friends, and lapis lazuli. I'm just now trying to be cool with rose quartz. We wasn't cool like that, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
That's cool. Open it up.
Yeah, I'm trying. Let's see what else they say before we go, because I'm not trying to hold up Avo. I know it's supposed to be ruining your hour.
No, it's good. It's great.
Yeah, lapis lazuli. I talked about that earlier. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite ones. Definitely. Um, Motivite. No, I'm not familiar with Motivite. That one is so powerful. It can make you sick.
Oh wow.
I feel like any crystal can, if you force it, it can throw off your frequency. That's one of the signs that you don't need it. Like too much medicine, it can be like your face. You're like, wait, I'm going
Too
backwards
much?
now.
I'm eating tons of vitamin C every day. No, I'm kidding.
But like, it's just like, it works like some medicines. Like some things you can't do too much of.
Exactly.
And it's like, it will let you know.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause some people like to literally choose stuff because they already looked up something or somebody told them something or it looks cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a process with picking your crystals.
Totally.
And then letting them go
Yeah.
when it's time.
Yeah.
I had a friend who had a, what did she have? A sunstone. No, a moonstone. She had a moonstone and it was dope. It was big and it was all fancy, wrapped in copper and dope, right?
Yeah.
So she won't let that go. That was like her piece, like a medallion,
Yeah.
you know? And it kept falling off. Like, it would just start falling off after a while. Like, you know? Like, she had it for a while, and it just was, like, fall off. And, like, and it had even broke. And she went, got it fixed, and still was rocking it. It, like, I'm not going to use the term exploded, because that's scary. It didn't explode. It, like, said...
Oh, wow.
It broke itself away from her.
Damn.
And she thought it was just a faulty stone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, they played me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this stuff's crumbling and stuff. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So she went to the guy that gave her the stone. And she said that's because he told her, like, you don't need that stone.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do have that stone, you need balance. She needed a sunstone. Because she had just went through like grief and like some other things.
Yeah.
And she was at a different place with that now. You know, Moonstone helped her at a certain point. Now she needed Sunstone.
Yeah. So learn when to walk away, move on.
Learn where you're at.
Yeah.
Don't just keep stuff going because you liked it at one point.
Yeah, like this is going to always work for me, this same thing over and over again. Yeah.
No.
Word.
Like we just talked about, different chakras
Yep.
are stronger than other ones at different times sometimes.
Yeah.
And you have to learn to balance them.
Yeah.
So if you got one stone that's only giving energy to one chakra, what the heck?
Yeah.
You're going to get off balance.
Yeah.
Your body is going to, the frequency is going to be like, no.
Yeah.
So that's kind of probably what they were going through, feeling a little sick or something.
Word.
Like it wasn't a connection for that time.
It's from space.
Love you too, darling General, whoever you are. You're showing love. It's from space. It is made from meteor colliding with Earth. Nice. So it channels cosmic energy. Nice. Any foods, drinks, supplements you may recommend? What's the zodiac symbols and corresponding? Okay, so foods, drinks. I think everybody should have sea moss in their diet because we're supposed to intake like so many minerals.
Yeah.
That we don't even like get close to.
Yeah.
And even when we try to eat healthy, most people don't know what to do.
Totally.
So they just kind of like cut out some things and then just live off of like a few items. Like,
For real. I'm eating healthy. I'm only going to eat tomatoes every day. For real. That's hilarious. That's really true.
So like if you could get like some sea moss and bladderwracks, like those are really powerful supplements because they have so much in them. You can get so much that you need just from that alone. You need some a little bit of mercury sometimes, and what is some other things? Chlorophyll was like an inner deodorizer and cleanser, and boosts your immune system and gives you a lot of everything you get from like all the best of green vegetables.
Yeah. So
yeah, y'all can just start with some of that, and that'll help.
Nice.
Besides that, green vegetables, and just try not to dairy and beat it up, you know.
So where can you get sea moss? Because that's a question Saint Soldier's asking, but also I want to know that. Where do you get it?
Okay, so It's a few. Right now, it's getting a lot more popular, so it's a lot easier to find online.
Okay.
Because I don't know what region everybody is in right now.
Yeah.
You know? So out here, you living closer to LA, they have a place called Simply Wholesome. They sell sea moss. It's actually this place I just found this on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. And they are selling sea moss on Instagram.
What is it? Literally moss? Like, what do you put it in?
It is from
Do you
it is
juice
from
it?
the sea. You do put it in smoothies.
Okay, all
You
right.
do put it
That's
in
what I thought,
smoothies.
but I'm like, maybe.
But you can also find capsules.
Okay.
You can also find capsules. So if you're not in the Los Angeles area and you can't go to Simply Wholesome, I would say just Google it so you can find where it's close to you.
Word. Well, I needed to know that too, Saint Soldier. So thank you for asking. I was like, yeah, I'll just go to Vaughn's and get some sea moss. You know?
I'm sorry, you guys.
No. That's good. That's great. Well, anything else you guys want to ask Sister Outspoken? Anything you want to leave them with?
What I want to leave you guys with is don't judge yourself. Don't shame yourself for wherever it is you're at right now. Don't be hard on yourself for not being perfect. Allow yourself to make mistakes that you can learn from and grow from. But at the same time, every day, do something towards the person that you want to be. Don't dwell in those mistakes and that energy. Do something every day that helps you be where you're trying to go and heal. Because we don't take time to heal sometimes.
Yeah.
We try to block things out and just keep going.
Yeah, we're cool. I'm
Yeah.
fine. Didn't bother me. I'm cool.
And it comes out later.
Yeah, word.
It comes out later, and
Yeah.
it can be destructive to your life and the lives of others.
Yeah.
So take the time to heal, to work on you. An investment into yourself is the greatest investment you can ever make.
True.
And if you ever come across people who drain you, who doubt you, who make you to always ignite the lower parts of you, get away. Get away. Because, you know,
Yeah.
like if you're trying to get to another part of your life and they're holding you to the worst parts of yourself,
Yeah, they're just bad anchors at that point.
let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. And don't feel bad about it. You don't have to hate people. You don't have to be mean to people. You can literally let it go and invest into yourself. So that's all I'm going to say. You know, do the work. And don't judge yourself along the way. Be kind to yourself. Because your inner conversation is where it all starts. And if you have a horrible inner conversation, it will reflect on all other aspects of your life. So that's it. That's all I'm going to leave you guys
Word.
with.
That was amazing.
And
Well, I want to thank Sister Outspoken for coming, joining us today. It was really incredible. I learned a
you.
lot.
Thank you for having me, Avo.
Next time we'll talk about, what did you want to talk about? The
Oh, we'll talk
aroma?
about aromatherapy. We'll do that.
Aromatherapy.
We'll talk about aromatherapy, you
She'll
guys.
be back.
And thanks you for coming, you guys. Everybody that came, thank you.
Do you want to plug your Instagram one more time?
Yeah, SISTAR, Outspoken, SISTAR, Outspoken _official. Oh, and I have a video that's about to drop. I'm doing a spoken word short film.
Dope.
It's called, the first one is called Delusions, Part 1.
Cool.
So, I want to take you guys on a ride, my little healing ride.
Hell yeah.
We're going to talk about some
Incredible.
things. 'Cause some of us get caught up in our own delusions when we haven't
course.
took the time to heal. So,
Of course. We all do.
we're going to talk about it.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see y'all later and tune into the meditation on Friday.
Hey.
All right. Peace out, y'all.